Been over a week. Nobody's calved. You know you want to. Oh, she's getting close. Look at that bag. List of 12 things that we got to get done today. Here we go. Woo. I wish my wife would do that when I came home.
Wait 30 years, it gets worse.
No. Alright, first thing on the list today, we're going to move a little bit of cattle. Just about a handful of them. Yep. Yep, that's it. Yep. Hey, 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 hey. Come on, Kevs. Turn around.
Just like that?
Yeah. Kicked a bunch of cows out to these corn stalks. It was pretty early December that we got a big snow, decent enough to where we couldn't graze stalks anymore, so we never got to utilize these. Well, about every week we're feeding them 2 bales of hay, and they're about $100 a piece, you saying? So over the next 4 weeks, we'll be able to save
$800.
about $800. Not only that, it's a double whammy because they won't be eating this grass. We're short on grass, and we want this to grow up.
It's getting about an inch tall here where it's wetter.
But would I carry you for a triple whammy?
Okay.
These calves have a lot more space now, and so it'll be quite a bit healthier.
It's clean dirt.
But we're going to take one of those whammies away because we got some bad fence in some of this, so they could be getting out. So
But if they get out, they go in our other field.
So we went from a single whammy to a double whammy to a triple whammy, but back down to the double whammy because of the bad fence. But there's some corn out there, there's leaves out there, and there's health out there, and free feed. So now we're up to a quadruple whammy.
And you're not being obtuse.
The grass is starting to green up. Spring is here.
Okay.
All right. What's going on?
Well, you're on my 4-wheeler, so.
Oh. I was so confused on why he was climbing on there with me. That used to be how we traveled about 15 years ago. Dad and I on a 4-wheeler. So we can check number 1 off the list, move cattle. Number 2, unhook manure spreader, change oil on this tractor, and then hook up the fertilizer spreader. I about hit something. Folks, the moment we've all been waiting for. Jacket off season. It's getting up to 75 today. Yeah. Get your 2 bucket. Fresh fluid and a filter. Now we're gonna dump some corn because the semi's in the way anyhow, and hook up a fertilizer spreader. There's some chances for rain at the end of this week. Today is Monday. On Wednesday, we're testing bulls. On Friday, it's bull day. So we got a busy week. If I got a good chance of rain and we can get this urea into the ground, I'm gonna be spreading.
Move cows to stocks. Call Brooks Diesel. Change oil. Hook up spreader now. New outlets now. Globe. Lower the globe.
Lower the globe.
Lower the globe.
differential lock time. There he goes. Believe it or not, seed the lawn is on the list. Just got a couple things to plug in and then we'll run this to make sure it's ready to go. Well, I guess we got that thing ready to go. Now all we need is the weatherman to tell us we got a good chance of rain. Towards the end of the last video, I was trying to hook up this planter and these two hoses weren't going in on these ports right here. They were all rusted up and need replaced. So we're gonna head to town and get those. Maybe get some lunch. I'm afraid if we get the snowblower out of our way, it might snow.
Maybe we need snow.
All right, well, I reckon. Prying tight. That's a lot easier than last time.
That's how they get you. Hope this one's the same. Yeah.
Wow. So while we were at Deere today, service manager guy just happened to say, hey, did you lube your generator? And I said, lube your what, huh? And he said, yeah, your generator, you got to change the fluid in it, and also there's a bushing in there. And I ain't never heard about it. And so obviously we ain't never lubed it. So I guess
I
guess I get to crawl down there and take that heavy thing back off, and then we'll figure out how to lube it.
Okay. Talk us through it, young Cole.
So you shimmy yourself in here, and then you slide it off.
And then it gets real darn heavy quick.
And then it gets darn heavy.
Unfortunately, Cole handed me the camera.
It's all in the ankles.
Camera and the, doing the hoot scootin' boogie.
Yeah, I feel like Elvis.
Fortunately, Cole handed me a wrench and the camera, so I couldn't even act like I needed to try to help, so it's all good there. And then he gently placed it on there.
Does it look dry?
I'm guessing we just put some lube on that. And unless you're fertilizing, then that will be. I can do that.
Lube the grease hole.
Probably right there then.
Isn't it so much better when you're ignorant about stuff and then you don't have to even worry about greasing because you don't know that it even needs to be
It
greased?
is to a point until you know, things start flying apart, then not so much. Then it'd been, oh, it'd been nice to know that, you know? You know what I'm saying? How much do we put in?
We get it until it squirts back
What
out.
did it call for, though?
Half a liter.
So about 6 gallons?
Something like it.
Oh, I feel like that's too much. Back in the
Bottom.
leak hole. Help you lift that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Man, I'm good help. I bet that's heavy.
It's all in the ankles. Oh, yeah.
It looks hard to do. It's heavy and stuff.
I've done this a time or two.
I suppose I have too, maybe, but I doubt it.
An extra time this year, though. Wasn't on the list. We got to put it on the list and then cross it off.
Yeah. So we got 1, so this would be 0.
Well, we looked and this tractor needed some hydraulic fluid. And we thought, well, that's over at Uncle Jeff's. This thing also needs an oil change, so we're going to knock that out too. Why not? It's blistering out there. I reckon we'll take this down the highway, see how many farmers we can get riled up. It's go time, folks. Get your planters in the ground. Pretty low on hydraulic. Two good things about this oil change. It'll be done, and number 2 is this the last tractor we got to do this year. Maybe. I think we got to do the combine before we start harvest.
Here you go, Mr. Lubrication Specialist.
Thank you.
This morning, when we were on 4-wheelers chasing cows,
It was cold.
it was chilly.
No, I'm hot.
Yeah.
Long sleeve was a bad idea.
On average, we've been good at home.
It's been a great day.
Other than the sweating and the freezing, it's been good.
I suppose at one point it was really nice outside.
Yeah, and we were probably in town at that point.
So next video, we're gonna be it's gonna be bowl day already. Give them some pellets, though I'm sure they're in this heat. It's over 70 degrees. They're not gonna be too excited. They sure do love them pellets. Well, let's get to the end of the day. Dad and I are gonna head over to one of our neighbors. Our 4-wheel drive tractor was in their machine shed. They had a little extra space that they let us borrow for the winter. He's gonna bring that home. We're not gonna do much tillage this year because we're kind of in we're still in a drought, so we don't want to get rid of any extra moisture. We want to keep as much as we can in the ground.
So Cole,
Yeah.
I reckon our day's about over,
Yeah.
but I would be remiss if I didn't give the folks the song of the day.
Is it remiss or remissed? Is there? How do you spell it?
Oh, I don't think there's a T. I think it's remiss.
Well, duh. Remiss. Duh.
Not
An
D. It's not an ED or
You don't have ED.
a T. It would be, I would be remiss.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you if I have ED or not. Do you?
Don't think so.
You know what I'm saying? Boy, this went sideways in a hurry.
Sideways.
Today's song of the day is Tainted Love by Soft Cell. I don't know, sometimes I'm kind of weird. I kind of get into some of that grunge band stuff. You know, I like Nirvana, I like Alice in Chains, and you can tell me Soft Cell isn't a grunge band if you don't think it is, but I do, so that's the song of the day.
We don't need this no more.
Dang it, need more snow. And I don't think I've ever said that before in my life, but I'll tell you what, we're in a fire danger warning here.
You bet.
Yeah, so anyway, song of the day, Tainted Love, Soft Cell.
Beast has been awakened. just gonna inch out of here. You bet. No longer worrying about moisture getting in here, freezing and breaking it. All right, let's hope that gets some moisture in it in the next couple weeks. Thanks for watching, folks. Like I said, next video, bowl day. It's a good one. Hey, and remember this, no litter. Thanks for watching. Love to see you next time. Have a good one. Grow, little grass, grow.